Hello everyone, hope everybody is doing great. Today I'm going to make cheese dosa. So I thought of sharing with all of you how I make. So the first step is to soak the rice and black gram dal, which is also called urad dal. Um, so combination of those two generally, but today I have taken 3 cups of black gram dal, the skinless one. Otherwise the skin is dark kind of black color, so it is skinless. Skin is already clean. And then any raw rice, any brand is fine, just don't take a basmati rice, not thin one. That's why I'm showing. You can see how it is looking. It is already 1 hour that I soaked, but I will be soaking whole night, so that they will be completely soaked in the water. And I have taken 3 cups of urad dal, black gram dal, then 1 cup of brown rice, and 2 cups of white raw rice. The brown rice is not compulsory, but I just to make it more healthier, I instead of taking 3 cups of white rice, I just made it 1 cup of brown rice and 2 cup of white rice. So altogether 3 cups of rice and 3 cups of urad dal. So this is how it is looking after 1 hour. So the whole night I'm going to soak it like that, and then I will grind it. After soaking whole night, then I grind it in the grinder, and just see how it is looking. See the consistency. This is how I want. This is how I want, but if you want, you can make it thinner than this or thicker than this, and based on that the taste also varies. You can try adding water, and first you make it thick so that you can try how it tastes when it is very thick. And this is, you can say, moderate. If you want a little bit more watery, you can add a little more water. And I added 1 tablespoon of salt. So this is not the batter of 6 cups of those mixture. This is kind of 30%. The other 70% I kept somewhere else. So if I will not need, then I will refrigerate it, and another 3-4 days you can remove from the refrigerator and make it again and again. You don't have to soak and grind every day. So once you do it, you can use for minimum 4 days. And I'm going to use this cheese, which is cheddar cheese, shredded mild cheddar, and Monterey Jack cheese. So this is mix of those cheese. I have tried few others also, but I like the taste of this cheese after adding, so that's why I'm going to add this. This is the pan I am going to use. You can use a non-stick pan also, but I want it crispy. Most of the time we make it softer. So if you use a non-stick pan, it will be soft and not as crispy as I want for this dosa. But you can make in the non-stick pan also. And when it is soft, we call it chakuli in Odisha, which is a soft dosa, you can say. If there is any particular name in South India, I am sorry, I don't know the name. We call it chakuli in Odisha. And this is a pan after making many years. I just learned, if you wash this pan with soap very nicely and try to make, then the dosa I want, I cannot make with that. But when it is repeatedly used and there are some layers of oil, then the crispy dosa that I am going to make is possible. So that's why when I want to make the crispy dosa with small size, I prefer to use this kind of. So which is, what I mean is, it is a pan, flat pan, which is used a lot. This should not be a very new one. The surface should not be a very new one. It should have been used for few months or few years, so that it will get this kind of layer. People who cook a lot, they can understand what I'm saying. So because I have done that error many times, and then I learned that you need a used flat pan for this. So now let me, because it is already little oily, I'm not adding water. Otherwise just 1 or 2 drops of oil you can pour. So I can show you. And then you just spread it. And then cover it. And because they are very thin, this dosa, you don't have to cook it for a long time. Within 1 or 1.5 minutes you have to remove it. See how it is looking? And from the side you will try like this little bit. So this I made without the cheese, just to show you that most of the time, like in my house, people like this to eat with curry or other side dishes. So when they don't want to use any cheese, this is how we make. So here you see how it is looking. So now let me show you making another one with cheese. You don't have to pour a lot, just my serving spoon is small, that's why I took 1.5. If it is a bigger serving spoon, you take only 1 spoon of butter and spread it. You can do like this also, there is no rule that you have to make it round and round. Just it has to be thin, and then some cheese. You just sprinkle like this. Make sure you should not drop on that side. It has to be within the. Because I'm holding the camera in one hand, that's why I'm slow. Otherwise, that's why the dosa is already cooked. So I'll just wait maybe 20 more seconds, because it is almost cooked. It is very thin, otherwise it will burn. So just after 20 seconds, they are very thin, they don't take long time. And just to make sure the corners, they are not sticking. You don't have to fold, but I am just folding so that the cheese will not go out anywhere. So now let me show you by keeping it here. So here it is, 3 I made. So this is without cheese, this is cheese that I folded, and this is just to show you how it looks. So do you see this porous, spongy? This is the way we want. So that does not come if you use the non-stick, and if it is, the batter is grinded immediately and you make, then it does not, this sponginess does not come. So it has to be a few hours after you grind it. And also it has to be the pan that I showed you, that kind of pan makes this kind of net lace looking like, right? You see the border, and that's how we want. And it tastes lovely, I mean delicious. Thank you for watching.